Good morning, students. In this class, we are going to learn about the simple missions. You know what do you mean by simple missions? Why we have to go for machines? Because with the use of machines, our work becomes easier and faster. So we can do more work by applying less force using machines. So that is the purpose of using machines. The machines that have very few parts are called simple machines. Example, lever and pulley. And you know that the machines that have many parts are called complex machines. Example, you can say washing machine, car, whatever it is. There are 6 types of simple machines are there. One is lever, another one is pulley, wedge, screw, inclined plane, and wheel and axle. So in this picture, you just observe the picture and label the types of simple machines. Already you have learn about the simple machines in your lower classes. So first one, what is that? Yes, it consists of a wheel with a groove and a rope is passing through the wheel. Therefore, it is nothing but a pulley. And what about the second one? It consists of two wheels and a rod is passing or it is connecting the two wheels. Therefore, it is an example of wheel and axle. The third one is called wedge. So, it is used to split apart the object into two or more pieces. So, it consists of an inclined plane. So, next what is this? Yes, it is lever. Lever is nothing but a long or lengthy rod and which is free to move about a fixed point, and this fixed point is called fulcrum. So, it consists of 3 parts: load, effort and the fulcrum. And what about the next one? It is nothing but, as you know, this is screw. So, it consists of grooves with it. So, it is used to tight the objects. By using the screw we can tighten the objects. And finally, what is that? Yes, it is an inclined plane. So, it has a very steep slope. So, which is used to roll the things or move the things in a faster and easier way. Now, fill in the blanks with suitable words. The first question is, simple machines have got dash parts. What is the answer? Yes, simple machines have few parts. The second one is, the mobile phone is not a dash. The mobile phone, you know that it consists of many parts. So, it is a complex machine. Therefore, mobile phone is not a simple machine. Yes. Next one, flagpole is an example of dash. You know that in order to hoist the flag at the end of the pole, you will have an wheel. So, over the wheel only the rope will be moving. So, the flagpole is an example of dash. Yes, it is nothing but pulley. Then a mountain road is an example of, what is that mountain road? How will be the mountain road? Yes, it will be an inclined plane. So, it will be a curved or inclined plane. Then something that can split an object apart is called, just now we have seen, what is that? Yes, wedge. Wedge is the object which is used to split the object into 2 or more pieces. So, you know that axe is the example of wedge. A wheel with a rope or belt around it helps a person lift or move something up and down or across an area is called, yes, what is that? Pulley. Good. Then a pickle jar lid is an example of dash. What is that? Yes, screw. You know that the lid of a jar, it will be made up of, in the form there will be grooves in it, and these grooves are used to tight the pickle jar. So, the lid of the jar will be in the form of a screw. So, it is an example of screw. Next one, the doorknob of the house is an example of, what is that? Yes, wheel and axle. So there will be a wheel and axle arrangement in the doorknob of our house. So which is an example of wheel and axis. So basically, wheel and axle is consists of two wheels at each corner of the rod, and a rod will be connecting these two wheels is called wheel and axle. You know that. Then a light bulb is an example of a screw. Why? In olden days you will have used to have a bulb which consists of a screw arrangement, that is grooves will be at the top of the bulb. So it is an example of screw. A pair of scissors, a knife and a fishing rod, all are the examples of levers. So basically lever consists of three parts. One is effort, and then another one is load and a fulcrum. So lever, you know that lengthy rod which is free to move about a fixed point, that is called fulcrum, is called a lever. So these are the examples of a lever. A hammer being used by a person to remove a nail from a piece of wood is an example of lever. So that is also an example of lever. What is that? A hammer used by a person to remove a nail from a piece of wood. So you might have seen this type of hammer. Just if you don't see that one, just go and browse the Google, where you can find this type of hammers which will which is used to remove the nail from the piece of wood. So that's all about, my dear students. I hope this class would be a very informative. Thank you. Have a good day.